Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Leadership Talk. Today we have seen women of the country achieving success in different sectors and industries. Today we have someone with us who have achieved milestone in 4Life India. I have worked with her, and one thing which I admire the most in her is her leadership style. We all have heard this quote saying, when going gets tough, the tough gets going. Trust me, she has displayed every quality again and again in times. She is a loving mother, caring wife, a government employee, and a very successful entrepreneur and a leader. Today we have Dr. Amenla Walling with us, a silver from Kohima, Nagaland. Thank you, Dr. Amenla, for joining us for this Leadership Talk program. So this is the program where we invite successful leaders and we talk about their journey and we try to learn their story from their stories. And we share with the people. So thank you very much for joining us for this program.
Thank you for the privilege. Yeah.
So I was wondering when you were coming that you are a very well established person. You are from a very good family and educational background. Your job is very settled. And I know it's very demanding also, and that takes away most of your time. So what motivated you to take up 4Life opportunity?
Yes, you are not wrong in saying that my life is a big challenge, and it's not because I would like to have something for myself, but I got into this by default, and it's because the product was doing so well in our family that we wanted to share with people. Then later on, when I came to know that there is an opportunity here in 4Life through which I can be the channel to help people to share the proper information,
right,
through which some youngsters can also make a career out of it. Because back in our place, there are people without much opportunities, and we are mostly government salaried mindset kind of people, and a lot of youngsters are there who feels that there is just no opportunities there, right, and government jobs are hard to come by. And I just thought, like, since I know that I can see the vision in this, I just thought if I can learn about this and if I can transmit this in the correct way, then that way I can help certain people. That's how it got started, and slowly, without knowing, by trying to help them, I had to upgrade myself. Okay. I had to upgrade my skill, my knowledge, and that's how I got into it. And because I love doing it, right, I do not find the pressure as much, because I try to prioritize my work, my activities in such a manner that I just try not to stress out when I'm not able to achieve certain targets of my own also, and I try to take it easy so that I can somehow balance and juggle all these other activities in my life. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So just to translate it in Hindi, मैम ने जैसे बताया, सो क्वेश्चन था मैम के लिए कि शी इज़ फ्रॉम वेरी स्टैब्लिश बैकग्राउंड, तो उनका फैमिली बैकग्राउंड बहुत अच्छा है, एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड बहुत अच्छा है, इनकी जॉब बहुत डिमांडिंग है, ये गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय हैं, एंड उस मौके पे इन्होंने 4Life को कैसे चुना, क्या मोटिवेट किया? एंड शी सेड कि ऑफ कोर्स उनकी लाइफ चैलेंजिंग थी जब उन्होंने स्टार्ट किया, इनके पास गवर्नमेंट जॉब थी, इनकी फैमिली थी जिनको उन्हें मैनेज करना था, और गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिलना उतना आसान नहीं है. सो she took up 4Life because of the product. So product एक ऐसा मोटिवेशन था इनके लिए जिसको उन्होंने चुना, उसके रिजल्ट्स देखे, उसका असर देखा, और फिर उनको लगा कि ये लोगों तक पहुंचाना चाहिए और ये अवेयरनेस लोगों के पास होनी चाहिए कि इसके प्रोडक्ट्स कितने अच्छे हैं और किस तरह से लोगों की लाइफ चेंज कर सकते हैं. और वहाँ से उन्होंने बैलेंस करना स्टार्ट किया अपनी लाइफ को, और आज यहाँ पे है. सो great. From there, I have another question, right? A follow-up question. So I got the reason why you joined 4Life, but how was it when you started the business? Was it good, easy? Looking at you right now, I think it was a cakewalk. But how was the energy like, in those days, or what were the apprehension you had when you started?
I think the challenges were real. It was not imagined, I tell you.
Yeah.
Because one thing, For Life was new in India, and the concept of the product itself was new. So when we are to talk to people about something new, the acceptance level is very low. The suspicion level is very high. So it was a big challenge because we ourselves were not so much aware of the products,
right,
or aware of how to negotiate or maneuver the business aspect also. So it was a very big challenge that way. And personally also, since I was not into network marketing before, as well as I was not so much of a social person, talking to people, it was a big challenge.
Right.
But I had to struggle within myself that if I really want to help people through this, I need to come out of my shell. I have to start getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, and that is how I had to force myself to grow and upgrade myself, and that is not a small challenge. Right now, as you said, it looks so easy,
right,
but as I went through all the different phases, it was real challenge. And now when I see people struggling like the way I was struggling earlier, I can relate to them so much better.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, very interesting. So the list you gave me about the challenges, I would say apprehension when you started, it's actually real. So for Hindi viewers, जब इन्होंने स्टार्ट किया तो एक चैलेंज नहीं था, काफ़ी चैलेंजेस थे जो हमारी लाइफ में भी होते हैं जब हम कोई नई चीज़ उठाते हैं. पहला चैलेंज जो इन्होंने बताया कि ये कंपनी इंडिया में नई थी, और जब भी कोई नई चीज़ आती है तो उसको एक्सेप्ट करना, उसको समझाना, उसमें काफ़ी एनर्जी जाती है, राइट. दूसरा एक बहुत ही प्रैक्टिकल चीज़ इन्होंने बताई कि ये खुद सोशल पर्सन नहीं है, राइट. और हम लोग कई बार सोचते हैं जब हम इस बिज़नेस को किसी को पिच करते हैं और कोई हमें बोलता है कि नहीं मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा क्योंकि मैं बात नहीं कर सकता, एंड शी डिस्क्राइब्ड इट सो वेल दैट शी इज़ नॉट सोशल पर्सन, बट फिर भी उन्होंने इसको उठाया, इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को उठाया एज अ चैलेंज, और उन्होंने अनकंफर्टेबल होते हुए भी अपने आप को कंफर्टेबल बनाया जब लोगों से उन्होंने बात की, एंड दैट वाज द रियल चैलेंज जो उन्होंने फेस किया. और आज आप देख सकते हैं ये कहाँ पे हैं. सो वेरी वेल डिस्क्राइब्ड एंड वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग मैम, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. सो when you start, okay, you can start, and you are motivated, you found something new, interesting, and you started. But what I have seen that consistency is the biggest issue. So sometimes people are not interested anymore, or if they don't get quick success, they will feel, okay, it's not for me. And we all need something which inspires us, or a role model which pushes us, right? What inspired you to keep on going and keep on facing these challenges and to be there, be here where you are right now?
Yes, what you're saying about people wanting instant results,
right,
that's very true. And even if we know that there is something into this which can help this other person, if they cannot see that vision, then it's difficult to lead them there. So it has been a challenge. Like, we start up working with some people, putting in all our efforts, going all out to help them, and they may just leave us halfway. But I think if our commitment, if our thoughts, if what I'm doing, if I believe in it, then, and I do believe in the opportunity that For Life has to offer, as well as the product which has been doing the talking. Because initially, when we were not able to talk, it
right,
was the product which was doing the talk.
Right.
So knowing that this has that potential, it can be marketed by itself. So when we have such a unique product, it made us have this belief, that the confidence that whatever we are talking about, whatever we are trying to share to the other person, there may be disappointments, and there may be times like when we feel like giving up, but when we know that this is something which is going to help them, that keeps us going.
Of course.
And it's good to have inspirations from different people. It just does not get handed over with horns, but it comes in the form of different people, not necessarily just from For Life, but in our daily walk of life, like we come across such things. And I think the main thing which keeps me going regarding For Life is, I think I'm also being very stubborn, because I know when I face disappointments, I know that this is something which is going to help the other person. And undoubtedly, that kind of satisfaction, when we the disappointments aside, the kind of feedback that we get, the satisfied feedback that we get from, again, as many as the disappointments, if not more, the feedback, the satisfied feedback that we get, that really drives us. When we see like happy people coming back, telling us how it has helped them, this is the biggest reward, more than what the compensation plan can give us. So I think that's the biggest reward and the most inspiring. Yeah.
So many wonderful things you just said. So मैम ने बताया कि उनके लिए क्या इंस्पिरेशन रहा इस जर्नी को आगे बढ़ाने में. सो आप स्टार्ट कर देते हैं, आप किक स्टार्ट करके आप आगे बढ़ जाते हैं, लेकिन क्या है जो आपको मोटिवेटेड रखता है आगे बढ़ने के लिए? किस चीज़ ने आपको इंस्पायर किया? इन्होंने बहुत ब्यूटीफुली बताया कि ऐसा नहीं है कि ये हमेशा मोटिवेटेड थी, और ये बहुत रियल चैलेंज है जो उन्होंने कहा. लोगों को होता है जो ज्वाइन करते हैं, स्टार्ट करते हैं, फिर अनइंटरेस्टेड हो जाते हैं, जो क्विक सक्सेस नहीं मिलती है तो दूर हो जाते हैं इस बिज़नेस से. तो ये बहुत रियल है. बट कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जो हमें इस बिज़नेस में बनाए रखती हैं. पहला तो सेल्फ कमिटमेंट, जो इनका खुद का कमिटमेंट था इस कंपनी के साथ, इस प्रोडक्ट के साथ, वो उनको बनाए रखा. दूसरी इन्होंने चीज़ बोली कि प्रोडक्ट एक ऐसी चीज़ थी जो खुद बात कर रही थी मार्केट में. तो प्रोडक्ट को इन्हें मार्केट करने की ज़्यादा ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी, क्योंकि इन्होंने जिन को प्रोडक्ट्स दिए वो लोग खुश थे, सेटिस्फाइड थे, और उनको पता चला कि अच्छा ये प्रोडक्ट ही मार्केट आगे जाके बढ़ाएगा इनका. तीसरी इन्होंने बहुत खूबसूरत बात की कि ये स्टबन है, ये ज़िद्दी हैं, इन्हें अच्छा लगता है चैलेंजेस लेना. एंड शी टुक अप दिस एज अ चैलेंज. जब भी लोगों ने इन्हें डिसअपॉइंटमेंट के साथ ना कहा या इन्होंने एक्सेप्ट नहीं की इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को, इन्होंने उसको चैलेंज की तरह लिया. लेकिन इस चैलेंज में उन्हें मोटिवेट करने के लिए, इंस्पायर करने के लिए जो सेटिस्फाइड कस्टमर्स थे या इनके टीममेट थे जो सेटिस्फाइड थे इनके साथ काम करके, इस अपॉर्चुनिटी के साथ, वो लोग, वो सेटिस्फैक्शन जो इनको मिला वो इन्हें मोटिवेट करता रहा. और इन्होंने एक और अच्छी चीज़ बोली इन्होंने कि कंपनसेशन प्लान इटसेल्फ एक बहुत बड़ा रिवॉर्ड है फॉर लाइफ में, जो आपको मोटिवेट करता रहता है आगे बढ़ने के लिए. तो जिस तरह से आप आगे बढ़ते हैं उस तरह से आपको रिवॉर्ड मिलते रहते हैं. सो वेरी वेल सेड मैम. देयर आर मल्टी लेयर्स ऑफ दिस आंसर, एंड आई फील एक्चुअली दिस इज रियल, एंड दिस इज वेरी रिलेटेड टू the newcomers who are joining For Life, and they can learn from this answer, that how to keep on going and how to face these challenges. So now from there, so I have seen you few years back also, and I can see the tremendous change in your personality, right? So my question is to you here, that this change came after the rank, or you changed yourself and then you achieved that rank? What is that?
I think you're asking me whether the chicken came first or the egg came first.
Yeah, maybe that's the question.
So I think both goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I think it's also about upgrading ourselves, upscaling ourselves, so that the rank happens.
Right.
And when the rank happens again, that gives us further confidence to us.
Right.
So I think it goes hand in hand. I would not say like it's just one or the other.
Okay.
So
it was a balance.
Yes.
Okay.
So till now the debate is neither the chicken or the egg is
Yeah.
all there.
Agree. So you mean that you took a first step to, change yourself to achieve a rank, right? Or and after that, after achieving the rank, you got the confidence and then helped you to change yourself, helped you to groom yourself as a leader, as a better leader, I would say, right?
Yes, in a way, you can take it that way, yes.
Okay.
But again, when we qualify new ranks, that gives us more confidence.
Yeah.
So yes, initially we do have to upscale ourselves. We do need to improve ourselves so that we can lead people,
Right.
and by that we can qualify our new ranks. And again, when that happens, then again it adds more confidence, which helps you to upscale further. Yeah.
Good. So you mean that we need to keep on changing the ranks also, so that will give you the confidence
And also the motivation.
Yeah.
Because after all, it's a business.
Yeah.
So when you improve yourself, when you put in all your efforts, when you invest so much of your time, and if there are no results, tangible results, I mean, the self-improvement, this may be something which is intangible, but unless you have the tangible results to show, then it may demotivate
Yeah.
you. So it is also very important that the qualifications should happen. But here, it's not only for the qualification, but when you keep improving yourself, when you can mold yourself as a role model, then you have more people who are able to duplicate you, who are able to follow your footsteps,
Right.
making it easier for them to do whatever you are already putting into practice.
Right.
And that makes the success come easier.
Right.
So with that,
again, a chicken and egg situation.
yes, both helps the other,
Of course.
and that's how I think it should be. And I think as far as the rank is concerned, again, but there is only so many ranks.
Yeah.
But even if you have hit the highest, we still have to keep improving
Yes,
ourselves,
yeah.
so that you can keep maintaining whatever level you have achieved.
Right.
It's not necessarily only for hitting the new ranks, but I think, like you said, I've come a long way. I don't think I would have been sitting here comfortably if it was not because of For Life. I forced myself to keep talking, to keep training, and that has, rather than helping only others, it has helped me more. By trying to help others, it has helped me more. So I think it's very important that we consciously try to improve ourselves, so that we stay relevant,
Right.
so that we always stay a step ahead of others, and keep trying to lead the people.
Right. Agree.
And the ranks will again follow
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Great. So my question was, मैंने इनसे सवाल पूछा कि, तो मैं इनको देख रहा हूँ काफ़ी सालों से, और मैंने ये रियलाइज़ किया कि इनकी पर्सनैलिटी में काफ़ी अच्छा चेंज है, काफ़ी चेंज दिखता है कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल में. तो मैंने इनसे सवाल पूछा कि क्या रीज़न है, ये रैंक अचीव करने के बाद कॉन्फिडेंस आया है, या पर्सनैलिटी चेंज हुई है, या पर्सनैलिटी चेंज की आपने, उसकी वजह से आप रैंक अचीव कर पाए हैं. तो उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा आंसर दिया. इन्होंने एग्जाम्पल लिया चिकन और एग का, कि मुर्गी पहले आई थी या अंडा पहले आया था, ये वो सिचुएशन है. और मैं इस चीज़ को इस तरह से बोलता हूँ, दोनों एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं. अगर आपको रैंक अचीव करना है, तो आपको अपने आप को अपने आप में बदलाव लाना होगा, और अगर आप अपने में बदलाव नहीं लाते हैं तो आप रैंक अचीव नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो ये वो सिचुएशन है. इन्होंने बहुत खूबसूरती से रखा कि इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट द रैंक. जब आप एक लेवल पे पहुंच जाएंगे जहां पे आपने सारे रैंक अचीव कर दिए हैं, फिर भी आपको अपने आप को ग्रूम करते रहना पड़ेगा, ट्रेन करते रहना पड़ेगा, ताकि लोग आपको फॉलो कर सकें और आपसे सीख सकें. दूसरी एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ इन्होंने बताई कि रैंक भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रखते हैं आपके फॉर लाइफ बिजनेस में, आपके फॉर लाइफ करियर में, क्योंकि अगर आप रैंक नहीं बदलते रहेंगे तो वो चीज़ टेंजिबल नहीं होगी, वो एक रिवॉर्ड आपने नहीं पाया है जितनी आप मेहनत कर रहे हैं या एनर्जी इस बिजनेस में डाल रहे हैं। तो रैंक बदलना आपको मोटिवेट करता रहेगा और वो मोटिवेशन आपको कॉन्फिडेंस देगा और वो कॉन्फिडेंस से आप अपने आप को आगे लेके जाएंगे एक स्टेप अपनी पर्सनालिटी के हिसाब से। सो बहुत बहुत खूबसूरती से इन्होंने बताया कि ये दोनों चीज़ें एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करती हैं। आपको अपने आप को भी बदलना पड़ेगा ताकि आप रैंक अचीव कर सकें, और रैंक अचीव करने के बाद भी आप में वो बदलाव आता है क्योंकि आप मोटिवेटेड होते हैं, आपको कॉन्फिडेंस आना है। तो दोनों को आपको एक साथ रखना पड़ेगा, अपने आप को ग्रूम करते रहिए, ट्रेन करते रहिए और रैंक बदलते रहिए। तो ये दोनों चीज़ें साथ साथ चलती हैं फॉर लाइफ में। सो फ्रॉम changing your personality to become a leader, one trend which I can see in your business that you constantly search for the new leaders. I have seen you giving space to the people so they can build their business and they grow themselves, and you play a role of mentor. What I have seen that especially few leaders that they like to control the business. Even a single joining, single order, training, it is everything should be controlled. And that's their style, right? And you have your own style. According to you, what should be better? I mean, giving them their own space and giving them their own chance to build the business according to them with their style, or it should be controlled like they are children and we are responsible for their success. What's your opinion there?
I would go by what For Life corporate is giving out. And why there is For Life as a direct selling company. It's because we can give that flexibility to people. Everyone has different needs, different requirements, different style of doing.
Right.
So it's that flexibility, it's that particular aspect which one can take advantage of. And because it is not structured, that it has to be done in a specific way, that way, because of that very reason only, this kind of direct sales and especially For Life is successful.
Right.
So I would stress only on one thing to my team members, that they need to do it very ethically, very scrupulously.
Right.
And that's very important, because when we do this business, it's not something like I sell this product to someone and I forget you. But it's about a lifelong relationship that we built when we partner up with anyone. They may not even sign up, but if they're just my consumer of this product, then also it's a lifelong relationship
Right.
that I built with them.
Right.
So it's very important that everyone maintains this ethics, but besides that, I think it should be up to the leader, like how they want and how, like the pace that they choose. That also depending on their primary activity or primary engagements, they can choose their pace, they can choose their style, and also the capacity. Like because it's a company where from a very educated to an illiterate
Right.
person also can get something out of
Right,
this.
right.
So depending on that person's capability, I think it should be built that
Right.
way. And I also feel that if I'm to control everything, then this network marketing is no different from just a job. So I think it should be left up to the leaders.
Right.
And that way I think multiplication,
Right.
as well as the varieties of ideas and initiatives can come in. And I think we all have just 24 hours each
Right,
day.
right.
All of us can't get more than 24 hours. And if we are to control, then we cannot multiply that time.
Exactly.
Supposing I have 100 leaders who are working 1 hour each day, and if they are doing it their own way, then it's like I'm having 100 working hours in a day. So that can happen only in network marketing. So I believe in mentoring people, but again, allowing the space to them to develop their business their way.
And that is why you loved by your team. I can see that. So yeah, that is the point, that everyone has his or her limitations also. So they need to understand that when it comes to the creativity, when it comes to the reach, and you very well said that you all have 24 hours. So you can't reach out to everyone, you can't control. I mean, very well said, ma'am. So जो मैम का पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है, सो मैंने ये इनसे सवाल पूछा कि दो तरह से लीडर्स अपने बिजनेस को ड्राइव करते हैं, दोनों का अलग अलग स्टाइल है. मैम के बिजनेस को मैंने देखा है, वो जिस तरह से ड्राइव करती हैं, वो नए नए लीडर्स को ढूंढती हैं, उन्हें ग्रो करने का मौका देती हैं, वो अपने हिसाब से बिजनेस ड्राइव करते हैं. और अमेनला मैम मेंटोर का रोल प्ले करती हैं ताकि उन्हें एक सही रास्ता दिखा सकें. और दूसरे तरीके के लीडर होते हैं जो ट्राई करते हैं कंट्रोल करने का बिजनेस को, ऑर्डर्स को, इवन ट्रेनिंग को, और हर ज्वाइनिंग के बारे में उन्हें पता होना चाहिए. सो मैंने इनसे पूछा कि क्या इनकी राय है कि किस तरह से होना चाहिए, क्या आप रिस्पॉन्सिबल बन जाइए उनकी सक्सेस का, या उन्हें स्पेस दीजिए उनकी स्टाइल फॉलो करने के लिए. एंड शी सेड, एंड शी स्टार्टेड विद द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ 4 लाइफ. उन्होंने 4 लाइफ का एग्जाम्पल दिया कि 4 लाइफ ने इसको डायरेक्ट सेलिंग क्यों चुना, ताकि ये बिजनेस आप कर सकें और ओनरशिप आपकी हो. जब ओनरशिप आपकी है तो तरीका आपका होना चाहिए, स्टाइल आपका होना चाहिए, जिम्मेदारी भी आपकी होनी चाहिए. यहाँ पे जैसे 4 लाइफ एक मेंटोर का रोल प्ले करती हैं, ये उसमें बिलीव करती हैं मेंटोर का रोल प्ले करने में. इनका सिर्फ 2 इनको वो होती हैं जो ये राय देती हैं स्टार्टिंग में अपनी टीम को. पहला कि एथिकल होना चाहिए बिजनेस, वो एथिक्स फॉलो करें. दूसरा, एक कस्टमर्स के साथ लॉन्ग टर्म रिलेशन बना के रखें, क्योंकि एक कस्टमर जब आपके साथ जुड़ता है, आपकी वजह से जुड़ता है, तो वो रिलेशनशिप आपका उनके साथ होना चाहिए जो आपकी ग्रोथ को आगे लेके जाएगा. इन्होंने ये भी कहा कि ये इतना स्पेस देती हैं कि वो पेस भी अपना लीडर्स खुद चुनते हैं. इफ़ दे वांट टू ग्रो, अगर वो ग्रो करना चाहते हैं तो अपनी पेस के साथ ग्रो कर सकते हैं. उनको जितना जल्दी डायमंड बनना है, उनको जितना जल्दी ब्रॉन्ज बनना है, दे कैन डिसाइड. क्योंकि हर किसी का एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड भी डिफरेंट है, हर किसी का फैमिली बैकग्राउंड भी डिफरेंट है, तो वो स्पेस देती हैं. एक बहुत खूब बात इन्होंने कही कि आपको स्पेस देना ज़रूरी है लोगों को, क्योंकि ये आपके बिजनेस को मल्टीप्लाई करने में मदद करता है. ये बिजनेस मल्टीप्लिकेशन का है और आपके पास सिर्फ 24 घंटे हैं. अगर आपके पास ऐसे लोग हैं, आपके पास ऐसे 100 लोगों की टीम है जो अपने हिसाब से काम करती है, क्रिएटिव है और इंडिपेंडेंट है, तो आपके पास 100 घंटे हो जाएंगे, राइट. अगर वो 1 घंटा भी देते हैं दिन में तो बहुत खूबसूरती से इन्होंने ये बताने की कोशिश की कि एक लीडर तब लीडर बनता है जब वो अपने नीचे वो लोगों को स्पेस देता है, मौका देता है कि अपने हिसाब से लीडरशिप ड्राइव करें और वो एक मेंटोर का रोल प्ले करें. सो वेरी वेल सेड मैम. या वी नीड अ मेंटोर इन एवरी ग्रुप, right? We need a role model in every team. And when it comes to the role model, you are a role model for many women, right? There are many ladies who want to create space for them in this society, who want to be successful in this business, in society. What would be your advice to them, how they can be successful with 4 Life business?
For me, when we do it from our heart, then whatever you do, then it's because you are doing it with the interest, with the intention for the other person. So when you do that, then you cannot be disappointed because you have no expectations. And when I'm saying this, it does not sound very business wise, like it does not sound very calculated,
right?
Not very in a very business
Numbers,
kind of way.
Numbers,
yes,
yeah.
But when it comes to network marketing, and I think especially to do it for life, this company is about giving that satisfaction to each and every person that is involved in this.
Right.
So when you are doing it with your heart, it's about giving that satisfaction as well as getting that satisfaction. And for women especially, I think that saying about for every successful person, there's a woman behind.
True.
I don't think like it was just said randomly. So from behind the screen, we can do our part, because we as a women, like, we are concerned about the health of our family, of people that we know. Maybe we get too nosy also, but I think it's something we all share amongst friends or
Right.
colleagues about health, sickness, those kind of issues. So this being a product which focuses on good health, I think women can play a big role by not taking this as a separate entity in their life, but as they go about doing their other activities, they can incorporate this.
Right.
And when they incorporate this with the heart of helping the other person, then from there it just booms. And yes, we do have to have that business sense also, but this is a company, a product which has to lead with the heart. And when you lead with the heart, then again, what needs to follow is the head as well as the service that we can give.
Yeah.
And with that, I think the results will follow. I think here, we need not be so bothered about the success, because when we do this with the heart of helping, then somehow it just multiplies.
100%,
Yes.
yeah. So I can feel that this answer is from your heart.
Yes, it is.
The way you
yes.
put emotions in this answer, so I felt that answer. And very well said, ma'am, that when you start something with helping others, the success will follow, right? And thank you very much for this answer. So जब मैंने इनसे सवाल पूछा मैम से कि ये एक रोल मॉडल हैं काफ़ी लेडीज़ के लिए इंडिया में, और काफ़ी लेडीज़ हैं जो अपनी जगह बनाना चाहती हैं, सक्सेसफुल एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाहती हैं, तो इनकी क्या राय है उन लेडीज़ के लिए कि वो 4 लाइफ बिजनेस के साथ कैसे सक्सेसफुल हो सकती हैं? इन्होंने आंसर दिया कि यूज़ योर हार्ट, आप अपने दिल का इस्तेमाल कीजिए, आप वहाँ से लोगों की मदद करना स्टार्ट कीजिए, राइट? इस बिज़नेस को एक हेल्प की तरह यूज़ कीजिए, लोगों को हेल्प करने के लिए। उन्होंने ये भी एग्जाम्पल दिया कि हर फैमिली का बैकबोन, हर फैमिली का जो एक सेंटर होता है, जो हर किसी का हेल्थ का ख्याल रखता है, वो एक लेडी होती हैं, राइट? तो जब आप ये करती हैं, यू कैन यूज़ दिस, यू कैन शेयर विद योर फ्रेंड्स, और वहाँ से आप बिज़नेस को मल्टीप्लाई कर सकती हैं। इन्होंने ये भी बताया कि जब ये कहा जाता है कि एक सक्सेसफुल आदमी के पीछे एक औरत का हाथ होता है, तो वो ऐसे ही नहीं कहा जाता है। शी एक्चुअली मीन्स दैट स्टेटमेंट, क्योंकि जब बैकग्राउंड से ये आप कर सकती हैं, तो आप फ्रंट पे जब इसको यूज़ करेंगे, अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करना स्टार्ट करेंगी, तो ये आपको और आगे लेके जाएगा। ऑफ कोर्स शी सेड कि आप हार्ट से स्टार्ट कीजिए, लेकिन जब आप हार्ट से इस बिज़नेस को करते हैं, दिल से इस बिज़नेस को लोगों को हेल्प करने के लिए करते हैं, तब आप उसके बाद अपना दिमाग और सर्विस को भी इस्तेमाल कीजिए। आप उसके बाद थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेटिव हो जाइए। जब आपका बिज़नेस बड़ा होता है और ये मल्टीप्लाई होने लगता है, तब आप मदद लीजिए और तब आप उस लेवल पे पहुंचिए जहाँ पे आप रियल लीडर बन सकती हैं। सो ये इनका
I want to add something
please,
there.
ma'am, please.
Like, besides that, in order to grow further, like I was saying, we need to improve ourselves. So one needs to also attend trainings and also try to learn as much.
Right.
It's not just doing from the heart, but as I said, it has to lead from the heart. But when we talk of the applying our head also, it also means learning and attending the trainings.
Upgrade yourself.
Yes, as and when you can. Yes.
Right. Great. So अपने आप को आप अपग्रेड करते रहिए, ट्रेनिंग लेते रहिए, आप स्किल्ड होते जाइए, और जब आप हार्ट से लीड कर रहे हैं, इसका मतलब ये है कि आप आगे बढ़ रहे हैं अच्छे नीयत के साथ, अब लोगों को हेल्प करने के साथ, लेकिन जब आप दिमाग का इस्तेमाल करेंगे, सर्विस करना चाहेंगे लोगों को, तब आपको ट्रेनिंग की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी, और उसके लिए आप तैयार रहिए। सो दैट वाज द आंसर। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर दीज वंडरफुल आंसर्स, मैम, एंड द वे you showed us, explained us your journey, the way you started, then you kept on going, you learn and you inspired from your efforts from a different kind of people, and the way you became a a leader where people started following you. It was amazing. I mean, we learned a lot. I'm sure our viewers also loved it. And thank you very much for coming. And we will see you in another episode of Leadership Talk. Till then, goodbye.
Thank you.